balanced league provided for an exciting regular season in CAA women's soccer, and today we present some hardware for the performances that highlighted it. I'm Carly Smith, and these are your 2022 CAA Women's Soccer Awards presented by BuyB1.com. For only the second time in the last 14 years, 4 CAA teams collected at least one major award in the voting conducted following Sunday's games by the league's 12 head coaches. Of those 4 teams, 2 earned their first major honors in 6 years, and the other 2, their first as league members. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Drexel's 2022 regular season and some of its contributors were well regarded in the coaches' voting. We start at the offensive end of the field, an attacking player of the year, Delaney Lappin. Lappin powered Drexel with 10 goals and 23 points, which were both good for second in the CAA. The South Jersey native collected 12 of those points in league play as Drexel won on the season's final day to earn hosting rights this weekend. We stay in Philly for our next award. The CAA Midfielder of the Year is Drexel's Annalena O'Reilly. O'Reilly did the majority of her damage against league opponents, tallying 12 of her 19 points in conference action and teaming with Delaney Lappin for a sizable contribution to Drexel's 35 goals in the regular season, good for third in the CAA. Lappin and O'Reilly are the first Drexel players to earn CAA major awards since 2016, and the Dragons will be the number 2 seed to begin the championship. Congrats, ladies. Monmouth made an entrance in its inaugural CAA campaign and was rewarded for it. The first honor for the Hawks, CAA Defensive Player of the Year, Jesse Rossman. Rossman anchored a Monmouth backline that ranks in the top 25 nationally in goals against average and allowed just 11 goals in the regular season. The Hawks picked up where they left off in their pre-CAA tenure, winning the CAA regular season title with a win on Sunday. It's been a year for the record book in Towson, and the Tigers keeper will add a few more lines to that document. The CAA Goalkeeper of the Year is Towson's Riley Melendez. Melendez ranks in the top 15 nationally in goals against average and save percentage as the Tigers traverse CAA play with just 4 goals allowed. The keeper for Towson has notched 11 clean sheets this fall, the most in the nation. Melendez is the first CAA major award winner for Towson in the Tigers' 21 years in the league. Well-deserved. Congratulations to Riley and Towson. Some stellar play from freshmen was on display in the CAA in 2022, but one league rookie rose to the top in the voting. That's William and Mary's Ivy Crane. Crane ranks second nationally among freshmen in points and tied for third in goals after bursting onto the scene with a brace against the ACC's Virginia Tech in her collegiate debut. Crane is the first CAA Rookie of the Year from William & Mary since 2003, and the future is bright in the CAA, and it is bright in Williamsburg for Ivy Crane. Our final major award will be shared by one person who has led his team in more games than any current league member, and another in her first year as head coach. The CAA Coaches of the Year are Drexel's Ray Goon and Monmouth's Kylie Flynn. Goon earned CAA Coach of the Year honors for the 3rd time after the Dragons got off to an undefeated start in their first 10 games and were one of the last remaining unbeaten teams in the nation. Drexel's 17 points were good for second in the league and an emphatic return to the postseason. Flynn was elevated to head coach in July after being a major contributor to Monmouth's success in the MAC as an assistant. In the Hawks' first year in the CAA, they collected a league-best 20 points and a regular season title to become the first CAA women's soccer team to finish atop the table in its first season since the inaugural league scheduled in 1993. We've highlighted some great efforts from the regular season, and there's still plenty more shout-outs to get to. Let's move along to the All-CAA teams. We begin with the first team, which saw 8 teams place at least one selection on the list. Drexel, Northeastern, and Towson each earned 2 spots. Towson earned a league-best 3 spots on the All-CAA second team, while newcomer Stony Brook collected its first CAA award. Delaware, Hofstra, Monmouth, and Stony Brook each earned multiple third-team selections. In total, 11 CAA teams garnered at least 2 All-CAA honors. The all-rookie team looks to put up some offensive numbers in the years to come. 10 of the 11 selections were forwards or midfielders, with 9 league members represented. Great work by CAA women's soccer players over the last 2 months, but the action is only heating up. The 2022 CAA Women's Soccer Championship, presented by Primus, starts up Thursday in Jersey and Philly. Tune in on Flow FC.